I think every landlord and investor or property owner's journey is different. Did you acquire the property because you worked hard and you wanted to get into the business of investing? Did you acquire the property because it was handed down to you or it was a familial asset? Every person has a different relationship with how they got into investing. Everybody has a different relationship with how they got into real estate or commercial real estate. So that truly changes the way you operate the business. So I've met and worked with different type of owners, right? I've worked with the family owned office that this has been a generational thing. And now the newer, younger family member is taking it over. But are you really making it your own? Are you only investing in what that mathematical equation has always been? You're only filling in the spreadsheet of, hey, this is what we are only willing to invest in if the ROI is this percentage or X this and this price per square foot? Or are you truly opening up your eyes to where the opportunities lie? So I'll talk about a little bit a journey of a client of mine in a different market, right? So he was an entrepreneur. He ran his own business. And so he decided he wanted to start investing in real estate. But his strategy was to purchase properties to which there were mixed use assets, and he wanted to do them so that he could be able to put his retail operation business in the ground floor, but still be able to get the net income from the tenancy upstairs. That strategy worked well for him. He would be passionate. He would identify places that there was opportunity for his business. He would identify assets that economically made sense for his ROI, and then he would marry those two sides and still get the bang for your buck by being able to renovate the assets and or take on the income streams that were coming from the tenants. But that may not be the ideal for an investor who is just a private equity team, and they're looking for something that is run down and or they're looking for something that needs that value add approach. The first client that I talked a little bit about, that person wasn't looking for a property that needed massive construction and massive renovation. They wanted to do something that would be an easy turnaround so that he can really just be able to get his business up and running. The other investors that I may work with are going to look at something that, hey, it's an 80 unit property of which 50% of them are stabilized, of which 40% of them may be vacant. And it might be a bigger hurdle, but they're interested in that, the concept of how to transition that asset into something that can economically make sense for their portfolio. So for me, when it comes to how an owner chooses to invest, it's truly, what type of business are you? What's the destination for this investment? How much are you looking to invest? How involved do you want to be in the investment? Every investment is different. Every asset acquisition I've represented my clients on and or asset exit I've represented my clients on truly has a life of its own. It really comes down to what your loyalties are in this business, whether it is with your team or it is with the financial end goal that you have. Depending on where you are in that process, then you can choose what assets make sense for you. So if you're a New York builder and you're a New York developer, it may not make sense to you to invest in Atlanta or Philadelphia. You're married to the concept that New York always wins. You may not be married to the concept of, I'm going to go where it's cheapest and best for me to buy right now. So if you're investing in real estate, have you having that conversation with your team? Are you talking to your partners and or your family about what your portfolio looks like today? And if it's aligned with the future of your business, if it's aligned with the destination. We all know if you've owned an asset for 30 years, a lot's changed around you. Are you missing the boat of sale or are you missing the boat of acquisitions around you? Those are conversations I try to have with my clients on a day-to-day basis. And that way, I'm not just representing them in a transaction, I'm representing them with the growth of their portfolios.